told by the banks that if I did not agree to settle with the SEC, that the banks would cease providing working capital and Tesla would go bankrupt immediately. So that's like having a gun to your child's head. So I was forced to concede to the SEC unlawfully, those bastards. And now it makes it look like I lied when I did not in fact lie. I was forced to admit that I lied to save Tesla's life, and that's the only reason.
Anything to do with blockchain, massive challenge. But if the XRP ledger can confirm a transaction in less than 5 seconds, I can do this in 1 minute. Hi, this is Ashish Burla, and this is Crypto in a Minute. What's the difference between crypto and blockchain? Well, somewhere along the journey of crypto, folks decided that the blockchain aspect was cool, but not the cryptocurrency aspect. And so folks decided to distinguish between crypto, which means a crypto asset, and a blockchain, and just the blockchain. But unfortunately, they don't work without each other. And so you need a cryptocurrency because you want the entire blockchain to be decentralized. You want it to run without counterparties. And you can do that with a neutral cryptocurrency like XRP, Bitcoin, or even Ether. But blockchain without cryptocurrency is just a glorified database, and it's not quite decentralized like a blockchain is. And so in my opinion, you need a crypto and you need a blockchain, and that's the solution.
Right now, we are seeing some of the lowest numbers on XRP's prices that we've ever seen. And I think this is definitely the last time this is going to happen. If you haven't jumped on this ship yet, then you are about to watch it sail away. Today is a brilliant day, and I have a lot of exciting news coming up for you, to you and all my FTX family. Apparently, according to the latest development, if you had your investments on FTX, you might just get the chance to recover it. Yep, guys, all hope is not lost. But before we get down to business, let's roll that intro. As always, welcome to Moneyside, your favorite crypto channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop new videos. Don't forget to smash that like button, and you can always leave a comment or a question in the section below.
Welcome to our series on the XRP ledger. In this episode, we'll describe how transactions are confirmed on the XRPL using the consensus mechanism. With a decentralized ledger, there's no single central arbiter that confirms transactions, but there does need to be a method to ensure that all network participants execute transactions correctly and consistently. This includes the order in which transactions are processed to avoid what is called the double spend problem, an attempt to spend the same asset more than once. On a blockchain, there are different ways to reach this agreement. One of the first consensus algorithms developed is called proof of work, which is used by a number of blockchains. A number of validating nodes called miners all compete with each other to solve a difficult mathematical puzzle. So difficult that it takes a huge amount of computing power and electricity. And why do complex math all day? Because not only does the winner decide the transaction order, they also get a reward paid out in that native asset. But it does come at a cost to the environment, particularly if the energy used is not sustainable energy. And it's not always the most efficient way to settle a ledger, as it takes a lot of time and can be expensive. There's also proof of stake, where each node stakes a certain number of cryptocurrency in order to participate. And similar to buying lottery tickets, the more you invest, the greater chance you have of winning. This is much more efficient, but it does concentrate validation among the wealthiest stakers. And finally, we'll discuss a third method, the XRP ledger consensus algorithm. This doesn't rely on huge amounts of energy to solve math problems or require pay-to-play. Instead, the incentive for the nodes to confirm transactions on the XRPL is simple, so that the ledger functions well. And the best way to help the ledger function well is to reach accurate agreement as efficiently as possible. So within seconds, a number of diverse and independent nodes rapidly compare notes on a set of transactions until they agree on the processing order and confirm the transactions. Because this happens within seconds and isn't based on solving complex math problems, it only uses a tiny fraction of the energy that proof-of-work blockchains use. In fact, the XRP ledger is the world's first major global blockchain that is carbon neutral, so it's more environmentally friendly. The XRPL node operators want the ledger to function well for a variety of reasons. Many actually use the ledger, others are researchers or innovators, and others simply believe in the project and its ability to power progress. And the diversity of this group and their interests is what helps keep the XRP ledger decentralized and secure. To learn more about the fundamentals of the XRP ledger, please watch the next episode.
As you've heard, the XRP ledger doesn't require energy to solve a problem. That means it's one of the most effective means of cross-border transactions of the century. This network has always been the future of crypto, and that's all thanks to the brains behind it. David Schwartz and his team made sure that we have a network that's impenetrable, harnesses the power of blockchain, and is a complete improvement on Bitcoin. Now, who would argue with me that XRP isn't the future of crypto?
It's pretty tough to pack, the kind of information that I want into 1 minute. I'm David Schwartz, CTO at Ripple, and this is Crypto in a Minute. Got 1 minute, okay. Well, the first consensus model was proof of work. I guess the advantage of proof of work was at the time it was the only game in town, and it allowed for a decentralized system, that is one that doesn't rely on a central authority. Later developments included things like Federated Byzantine Agreement, which the XRP ledger uses, and proof of stake. Some of the advantages of these later developments are lower cost. Proof of work costs millions of dollars to pay the miners for the energy that they use. Proof of stake doesn't have that cost and can provide comparable security. And if you're the person who's paying those costs, if you're the people who are using the system, how much it costs just to keep the system secure is like a tax. It's residual friction that the system doesn't need. Federated Byzantine Agreement, which is what the XRP ledger uses, makes the users of the system the stakeholders rather than the people who have the most money to spend on tokens or power. And that provides a more sort of democratic system where the costs can be low and the performance to be high.
I mean, this network is literally everything that we dreamt of how the crypto world will be in the future. A network that doesn't use so much power. Check. A network that's able to handle cross-border payments. Check. A network not only works on the cryptoverse, but also has real-life usage. Check. And as a bonus, the XRP ledger also offers on-demand liquidity, which makes this network the most lucrative system any financial institution has ever seen. Unfortunately, the cryptoverse has been getting a lot of hate because of the whole FTX saga, which, aside from what the news are trying to lie about, blockchain networks and cryptos in general have nothing to do with SBF's embezzlement of funds and his outright scamming techniques. Thankfully, we might soon get to a point that we recover most, if not all, of our funds from that platform. So far, the team that was assigned to task to investigate this platform have been able to recover $5 billion worth of lost assets. And that's a good thing. Yes, of course, we might not be able to recover all of the amount, but this is the first step in the right direction. Let's hope that everything goes well and we can finally get back to trading cryptos. However, there's still one person who needs to exit his office for the crypto world to return to normal, and that is Gary Gensler. Once he is out of office, we'll be in the green zone. By then, hopefully, the current lawsuit will be over and Americans will be able to hold or trade XRPs. All we have to do now is hold on to XRPs as we wait for the next bullish session. As always, please do your own research and always trade safely, guys. Please keep in mind we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. You can always let us know what you think in the comment section below and start up a conversation. Thanks as always for watching. Couldn't be here without you. Don't forget to like this video and please click on that subscribe button below and turn on notifications. That way you'll get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next Money Side.